I, for one, like this police state idea. So says Big Brother.
So, that was, God, what was... that game was Shelter 2, which is coming out in 2015, and I am not going to play it because those are...
Because you're going to lose the cub, and then you will lose your mind.
I will lose my mind and have to restart the game, and nobody wants to see me restart again and cry.
Lose more cubs.
Cry on stream because I lost little Reginald or whatever, because I named them all.
I think you underestimate the chat's
desire to see you...
To see pain.
To see us suffer, yeah.
To see me cry on stream.
Yeah. So, fun checkpoint fact. Some people were noticing... whoa. You're going to move this a little closer into the... Bump, 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 bump.
There we are.
No, you're good. So, fun checkpoint fact. Someone noticed recently that there's a lot of thumbnails on YouTube of Checkpoint that have Kathleen in the middle of doing air quotes. So,
for your thumbnailing.
When I put an episode up, YouTube generates 3 optional thumbnails, right? The 1, 2, it's like a quarter, half, and 3/4 the way through the video. And invariably, one of those will be Kathleen doing air quotes.
I do a lot of air quotes.
And I'll typically pick that one. It's often the middle one, but if it's the first or third one, I might actually like intentionally select that because it's more interesting, or the middle one is like blurry or something. And I'm like, why am I never doing air quotes? Because I have an app on my phone that I'm using to manually run the teleprompter.
So you need one hand to do that.
So I always have one hand off the bottom, so I can't really do...
Yeah, I could come in and do the other air quote for you. Wait, hold on. Like, see if this works.
Said Call of Duty director, it's a solvable problem.
Oh wait, do you want to do like straight ahead?
Sure.
Or like to the side so they like meet up?
Oh, I'm doing dumb quotes. You're doing the curly cues.
Yeah, but like if you want, we could like I could just come in and be your other hand for you.
It's perfect.
Hey everybody.
So
sorry. So, by the way, I like that first story you just like abandoned. Like you actually had a bunch more written. You were just like etc. in the middle for the.
It said etc. etc. Yeah. At 1.5 million downloads, there'll be new game content added, etc., etc.
Yeah, there's like a million.
I must have a different. I guess I've got it. Like I was looking at it on my phone,
like an older revision.
It hadn't been updated yet.
Oh,
and so it had like a bunch of descriptions of like 3 other levels, and I was like, oh, I guess he decided he was like, I don't care about that.
No, there's like a million levels in this in that download sort of thing, and I was like, oh, I don't wanna.
I'm like Ron Burgundy. I read exactly what's on the teleprompter. I'm a butt.
The thing is, though, like, there really are bots that will just automatically download a game for you in the App Store. So, I mean, like, I like this plan, but...
The, Actually, my favorite quote, we couldn't use it because it was too long, but from that last story that we did, the Battlefield, the Call of Duty guy, which is
a crazy, yeah.
But this is my favorite. The quote that just like was basically the next thing that he was talking about, saying, "I look at the U.S. military and government, ironically, as having the same problems as what the Call of Duty franchise has. We are both on top of our game. We are both the best in the world at what we do. We both have enemies that are trying to take us down at any possible opportunity. But the difference is we know how to react to that." Like they're literally comparing EA to, or like to
terrorists.
Yeah, or to like enemy combatants.
This guy should not be allowed to speak on behalf of Activision at all anymore.
And so what this was...
I'm honestly sure an Activision...
Dix had just subscribed.
Oh. Yay, Dix.
You want that one? Want that mouse?
Oh, yeah.
Dix, welcome. Thank you. It's moderator subscriber day, apparently.
Honestly, if I was an Activision PR person, I'd be like, bah!
Yeah.
I would never let that man open his mouth in public again.
So the political think tank, he was brought in as part of like people from other industries who might be able to help us solve issues we're having. And so, yeah, he was brought in to basically say, like, well, this is how we deal with indoctrinating people when we're doing Call of Duty, and maybe you could do this for that government thing you got going on.
Yeah. I mean, you know, you guys are still amateurs, but I'm sure this government thing that you're working on, it could be big if you really work at it.
Admiral Mamo says, this mod just never lets his sub lapse. And Featherweight's re-upped today as well.
Anyway.
Yeah, a couple other people are saying if I was in the PR department for Activision, I'd be like shitting in my pants.
Be like,
wow, do you want to just make your company look awful?
Like, ignore, like, because as a lot of the, you know, as people in general, just people tend to want to do, ignore all the politics and focus just on the game aspect. He's saying, we just market the game as heavily as we can to brainwash people into liking it before it comes out. That's nuts! He's just said that. He said that out loud. It's like, well, we were all thinking it.
They don't even say shit like that in a marketing meeting.
No! He just said it. In a space where people had ears to listen to him.
In a space where he would be quoted.
I know.
Yeah,
it's
in fact, they were specifically there to listen to him.
Somebody fucking that guy should not have a job anymore.
Well, he's the writer-director. Like, he's not in marketing. But
he should know better.
I know.
Very weird.
Oh, hey. So, what's up? Eustace Thermal Trimmer saying, guys.
Yes.
He says that the thing he didn't ping for him. That was probably because he did it before it was turned on.
Is that what Eustace Thermal Trimmer is saying?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh. I'm sorry. Well, Eustace Thermal Trimmer. Welcome back. Thank you for subscribing, everybody.
The only place that man should be allowed to give public talks is at a school for the deaf with no interpreter. I'm sorry.
Everyone's
they would be so confused.
I can't. That's fine.
They'd be like,
Anybody
why
actually,
are you
no,
here?
because a lot of deaf people can read lips.
Hey, so there was a story that came up just while we were writing. Came out about like an hour and a half ago, maybe 2 hours now. That sort of relates to the Shadow of Mordor thing, just because we were talking about the different resolutions. So Assassin's Creed Unity is 900p at 30 frames a second. Barcode reader 321. I said 321. You said 321.
Yeah.
One of us is wrong.
Barcode reader 321/321. Let us know who is right.
Is that actually a subscriber, or is that actually just somebody like dinged a
Accidentally
barcode?
did like a right. So it's going to be 900p 30 on the Xbox One, as we would expect, and 900p on the PS4. Not because it can't be 1080 like other PS4 games are, but because Ubisoft says that they want to keep the two console experiences the same. Why? There's no reason to do that. You're literally making the PS4 one worse because the Xbox isn't good enough to be 1080.
Wow.
Hey, it's 321.
I bet a whole bunch of PlayStation owners are going to be not happy.
No. What is 900p anyway? It's this weird. It's like better than 720, but not as good as 1080 because the Xbox One can't really do it.
What they do is they render it at 900p and then they upscale it to 1080. Is how it actually, like, the Xbox, like 900p isn't a thing that HDMI can display. So the Xbox renders it at 1080p and pretends that it's 1080p, but it's actually 900p.
Lamore says you don't need 6 gigs for the Shadow of Mordor textures. People are saying 3 to 4 gigs is fine. This is their recommendation.
Yeah, that's
their recommended system specs.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's important to note that 6 gigs of RAM on a card,
of video RAM
on a card, like, doesn't happen.
Yes, Adam. Yes, has just subscribed.
Like the list of the vast majority of the list of cards that actually have 6 gigs of video RAM right now are like special edition cards. Like they're not even like high end card. It's like you have to get the high end card, but the special edition of the high end card.
Yeah.
To get the 6 gigs. So.
Madness.
Yeah, Give Lord Simon. There's like one model of 780 Ti that has 6 gigs of VRAM.
Yeah.
And we're super bummed about the tiny Death Star thing. I mean, You know, we've worked with Nimblebit before.
Yeah.
We did those Tiny
They're
Tower
really,
videos.
they're really nice people.
Don't skip Desert Bus Day.
Reminds
All
me a little bit of the what is it? Skullgirls.
Yeah.
Same deal
Yeah.
happened with that
Oh,
was Sony.
sorry.
but-
Don't skip Desert Bus Day. Thank you for subscribing. I was acting out not skipping Desert Bus Day, but then anyway, thank you.
But yeah, it's doing like I don't understand. Well, it's apparently
Pika Chaos has just subscribed. Pika, welcome and thank you.
Oh, is that Pika?
Yeah.
Nice. I like from what I understand from the story, it's basically that like the main reason why nobody told them is because like nobody from Disney has actually like talked to them basically.
Yeah.
Since the
Nimblebit's contact at Disney doesn't work there anymore.
Yeah.
And they just don't have a line of communication. And so presumably there was no one at Disney who would have been like, "Hey, we should tell the people who make and support the game."
Honestly, there probably was like a boss. Like they couldn't have fired everyone who worked there. Like somebody.
But no one is talking to Nimblebit. Like
Yeah,
according to Nimblebit, no one at Disney has spoken to them in a while, and their point of contact no longer works there.
Yeah. So it's just like, you know, if we were doing a video project for somebody and the guy we were sending the info to got fired
Yeah.
and nobody else talked to us.
Except the guy who got fired, his email is probably still being forwarded to somebody who's not still fired. That's how those companies work.
Right.
Do they?
Yes.
Right, but nobody.
The company I worked at, that email just languished. Like when I was at that startup downtown, right? Like
But what I'm saying is nobody acknowledged that they existed after this guy got fired.
yeah.
Which seems very weird.
We didn't talk to Nimblebit personally. This came from a story in which they were quoted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they, by the way, and because obviously they're not concerned about burning their bridges with LucasArts / Disney anymore.
Yeah,
they literally said, if anybody's planning on licensing Disney properties, maybe you should rethink your plan.
They said this isn't the partnership you're looking for.
Yeah.
Did we remember to record locally?
No, we did not.
Balls. Okay.
And by we, I mean me.
Okay.
And by did not, I mean, did not.
Okay.
Okay.
That part was clear.
So, yeah, I'm assuming Nimblebit doesn't care if they never work with Disney again after this. I hope they're okay, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and the coming up was that giant friggin' statue from Evolve, which is like the game's not even out yet. I don't want a 2.5 foot $750 statue to put in my garden.
It's one of those things where it's like, you know, I saw a picture of the statue and it's like, okay, sure, that's like, you know, little statuettes are often like pre-order bonuses with games and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Not a big deal. And then it was like, oh, by the way, it's 2.5 feet. It's like, whoa, what?
You want that? All right. Well, Rebellious Uno wants that statue, so, and they're happy that we've turned the air conditioner on.
They're happy.
Oh.
Graham's happy.
Do you like Banjo-Kazooie?
Yeah.
Specifically the soundtrack of Banjo-Kazooie?
Sure.
It's on Bandcamp.
Yeah. There's 160 some odd songs.
Whoa.
This is all of it.
Bowman 427.
Thank you.
Bowman
for
427 is just
subscribing.
subscribed.
Jesus, today's storm count is at 21?
Let's have Toast. Oh
Yeah.
god, it's Nimblebit, not Nipplebit. Did you think it was called Nipplebit? Maybe we should enunciate our words more carefully.
Yes.
Game developer Nimblebit.
Master Gunner, that statue would be so hard to ship for Desert Bus.
No.
So Banjo-Kazooie, the full soundtrack, and it is like 160 songs or something ridiculous. And because it's on Bandcamp, it's available, it's just like pay what you want.
Yeah.
Now, it is pay what you want, but come on, guys. 160 songs, don't be like, I'll put in $1. It's like days worth of music, probably. I don't know.
Yeah. It's like 6 hours. Hey, don't be sad. Let's have toast. It's actually kind of funny.
Someone was asking for the link.
And if
Here's
you
the link. Nope, I can't post it there. Oh, Lord Zerk posted it.
and if it is, and the big thing, of course, is that probably listening to the music will activate your nostalgia glands, which will
They're behind the ears.
Yeah. And I believe the first couple Banjo-Kazooie games are available on various services. So, anyway. Oh yeah, so the there's DLC coming out for Marvel Puzzle Quest, which apparently I didn't realize that Puzzle Quest had like a Marvel branded version. But
The power of Rathdower has just subscribed.
Of
Power of
Rathdower.
Rathdower has just subscribed.
But the,
Thank you for subscribing.
so
It's got the new Thor.
yeah, so if you haven't been paying attention to comics news or whatever, the Marvel is introducing a new Thor that is going to be a woman, which is pretty cool.
It's not Lady Thor.
No,
Nope,
it's
it
Thor.
is Thor.
Just Thor.
Yes.
And she'll be part of the next characters in that
Thor,
DLC.
Goddess of Thunder.
Sick.
And so this is the first video game that Thor has appeared in the new form, which is pretty sweet.
Boppity boppity Bowthdower, thuppity thuppity thouthdower.
Oh yeah.
Rathdower mobile, away.
So
Oh yeah, Super win the game.
yeah. So which
So you've seen us playing Shovel Knight recently.
yeah, and Shovel Knight's got like the whole like retro aesthetic, trying to emulate Super Nintendo. So Super Win the Game takes that to the next level. Not only does it have like a CRT sort of emulation mode,
Yeah, it's like got rounded corners and sort of bubbled slightly.
yeah, but it actually has like a ridiculously extensive customization of the CRT mode. Like you can set like how blurry it is, like how much ghosting there is, how big the scan lines are.
That's
so
involved.
so you can really emulate like exactly like your television that when you were a kid or whatever you want to do with it.
Yeah. I mishear things a lot. You said speech impediment when I was a kid. You say
Banjo-Kazooie thing
titties
is
are dude. Aw.
more than 14 tracks.
That's kind of adorable. I used to have what? Oh, you want the Banjo-Kazooie link that was I can't actually post it for some reason. It's
You're not logged in.
Yeah,
Bandcamp/album/ banjo-kazooie-everything-and-the kitchen-sink. So I used to have a speech impediment myself, but it wasn't quite like that. Those are more like spoonerisms, which is kind of adorable.
Now you have a terrible speech impediment that makes you put hyphens between things.
Yeah. Oh, this is not a story. Paul just put this in there for our amusement. Speaking of Shovel Knight speedrun under 50 minutes. That took us like 4 3-hour sessions, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously we're doing it right.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like people would have been a little disappointed if we were done in 50 minutes.
I think
Yeah.
they would have been impressed, honestly.
Well, they would have been impressed.
For our first playthrough, yeah.
Yeah, I would hope that they would be impressed.
I used to suffer from spoonerism. Spuffer from soonerisms. There you go. What happened to T-Notifier?
Is it airing? I didn't see any
I did not see an error.
erroring.
All right, let's actually get onto the subscriber commercials because there's a lot today.
Oh, geez, yeah, it's 2:50 already. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Actually, wait. Let me go get some water
Okay.
because last time I almost died.
All right.
And then we will do subscriber commercials.
Actually,
so
I'll bring it
while
up
you
over here
sort
so
of
there's the
get
big
all
list.
that shiz sorted.
All right.
Do you have your
Here's your bottle.
I was just gonna look for that.
There's water in it already.
Well, I'm gonna put fresh water in it because I am a diva.
and I guess while she's Kathleen is just getting her water, the last story is that apparently PewDiePie is going to be striking out on his own. He was previously with Machinima
Oh, you mean as like from like the
Maker Studio.
Right.
So he was, which this is a funny thing I didn't know.
Yeah.
So he was with Machinima.
Yeah.
And apparently had a really, really horrible contract with, like,
I recall that.
literally a lifetime contract. And so he got a lawyer to be like, no.
Yeah, and Machinima doesn't do that anymore.
Yeah.
Ferocious Triggering Lemur has just subscribed.
Ah.
Thank you for subscribing, I think. Please don't attack us.
So then he went to work for Maker Studios.
Oh, he was with Polaris? Not Machinima?
He says he was with Machinima.
Pretty sure he was with Machinima. He was with Polaris. What?
According to him, he was with Machinima in this article I was reading.
Yeah, he was in a lifelong contract with Machinima.
Did Machinima and Polaris join up together?
No.
Anyway.
Is he with Polaris now?
No, now he's with Maker. But he has announced...
Doesn't Maker own Polaris?
Maybe? I don't know.
Alright.
But anyway, which
Yeah.
is owned by Disney.
Yeah, Polaris is Maker. He's with Polaris now.
Okay.
He was with Machinima.
And Maker is owned by Disney,
Yes.
and also owns Blip for whatever reason.
It's a whole hellscape.
And so, but he's talked about that maybe he's going to go off on his own, which seems pretty cool. And he's going to he's got some, fellow streamers who are of similar, who have
Repute.
similar, whatever goals and stuff, which I can imagine is a concern for Maker Studios.
Yeah.
Because they got bought by Disney for $500 million, with $450 million to come, provided they hit certain goals. And I would guess that having PewDiePie as part of their team is a large part of hitting those goals.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Maker, if you're looking for the next star, I can scream obnoxiously, and I've got jumblies. That makes me twice as marketable as PewDiePie by your standards.
You would have to talk. You'd have to. You have to go back to talking in a. You have to talk in thick New Zealand accent.
No, just do the Snorsh accent the whole time.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, we're going to be playing this horror game.
Also.
Oh no!
Be very. Yeah.
I can't do the Snorsh voice.
Be very frightened, and very animated. No matter what happens.
Isn't he from
Sure.
Norway?
I think he's Swedish.
Sweden, I believe.
Oh, I thought he was from Norway. So much misinformation. Omnicrat says, "Don't do my commercial yet." Okay. You get no commercial. Right now, but later you will. Sweden. Okay, he's from Sweden. Sorry.
Yep.
All right.
In fact, he is the current cover story of Swedish Icon magazine.
Nice.
Looking pretty swanky.
He's a fine-looking Scandinavian dude. Nothing wrong with that.
When he's not it seems
When he's not in the YouTube thumbnail.
when he's actually recording, he always, I guess he's sort of deliberately kind of looking weird. But if he actually cleans up, he looks pretty nice. I like his little half smile in the picture. That's pretty good.
All right.
Oh, thank you, Tino Didrikson.
Oh, it's just off the. There we go. So, good lord. So we'll wait on Omnicrat. Defrost.
That wasn't the first person who.
Omnicrat was the first,
Yes.
and he said wait.
Unfortunately,
Defrost.
Okay.
yeah, it's gone way past 15 already, though.
Yeah, we're way over.
I know. So we're cutting it off now because. All right. Defrost. Hey everybody, do you want to keep your food real good for a long time, and are you pretty meh about quality? Well, try freezing it, but then what do with this rock hard lump of stew? Just defrost it, put it in the microwave, defrost it, put it in the oven, defrost it. It's not as good as fresh, but hey, you won't starve, yay.
Love it.
Apparently, freezers have a marketing council now. It's we're not telling you to buy any specific frozen food. We just are saying that freezing things is a good idea.
This subscriber commercial brought to you by the British Council for Frozen Foods. Because if it's good enough for some blood sausage, it's good enough for you.
All right, Omnicrat's back. Omnicrat.
Let's see. Omnicrat.
There's a Democrat and a plutocrat.
The Omnicrat is the crat of everything.
Yeah.
Well,
All crats.
how much crat could a woodcrat crat if a woodcat could crat wood?
Literally every crat.
All the crat, apparently.
Okay, all the crat. All right. Hey, everybody, are you looking for an educated man to run your shit, but you've tried plutocrats and you've tried Democrats and you've even tried Republicans? Why not try an Omnicrat? That's right. He is going to unite all the people under his banner of total oppression. That's right. They'll realize they've never had it so good when they have all of their rights and freedoms stripped from them in the name of the economy. That's right. Buy something today and rejoice about better times when you could vote and you had a choice and you threw it away anyhow. Omnicrat for a horrible future.
Yay!
Sarah Surindi, or Surind. I've always been saying Surindi, and she hasn't corrected me yet, but maybe I just haven't noticed.
I think we ask her this every month.
I don't know. I can't be expected to remember how to pronounce things.
What happened to the I like that guy. There's somebody who actually subscribed as the phonetic, as a phonetic username.
Yeah.
And we still got it wrong, I think.
Phonichoac.
All right, Sarah Serinde.
Where's our thing?
Sarah Serinde.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh wait.
Everything's fine.
No. I think upside down everything fine is very bad. That means everything's not fine.
I'm sorry.
All right.
There, that's better.
Serinde, says Caleb, QDC. There we are. All right. Hey, everybody, are you looking for a thing that you can make with other things? Why not try Sarah, let's try showing Sarah's new, distance education class, Make Things with Things. That's right. She'll teach you how to make this out of a pile of other smaller, different things, like some thread and a needle and whatever this stuff is that you do the needle point on is called, and a frame. That's right. It's like a craft kit, only she teaches you how to use it. So instead of doing what you normally do, which is buy all this stuff and spend like $40 at Michael's because you think you have a coupon that's for 40% off, but it's only for 40% off one thing, and then you go in there and you're like, I'm going to make a thing, and then you make a mess, and then you feel really bad and you don't do it anymore. That's right. If you want to make a craft that doesn't suck, talk to Sarah, because when you go with Sarah, everything is fine.
I only just noticed a series of exclamation marks around the outside.
Put things with things.
Hampshire Hog just subscribed. Not just, but is next in the list. Hampshire Hog.
Hampshire Hog.
Or, who said Hampshire Hog? Is that someone in chat?
Yeah.
Hey, Hampshire Hog, eh? Oh, yeah. Oh, God, no, Hampshire Hog.
Let's see.
Everything. Everything. Is fine.
Oh, thank you, Memo. Let's see. Hampshire Hog. Hey, everybody, are you looking for someone to represent the baddest, nastiest, most low-down parts of England? Why not try Hampshire? Is Hampshire in Sussex?
I don't know.
Where is Hampshire? 1 second.
I'll look it up. You keep going.
We don't want to get this wrong, otherwise, you know.
We'll get letters.
Hold.
Hampshire is Hampshire.
It's down south?
Yeah.
It's like near Sussex?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's its own country. It is the Shire on the Hamp.
It's got like Basingstoke and Southampton and Portsmouth.
Near Edward upon Thornbridge.
I don't think it's actually...
I hope that's a place.
I'm pretty sure it's near Westchester Birmingham.
Alright, South Coast near the Isle of Wight. Alright. Alright. Hey, everybody. Are you looking for someone to represent the downest and dirtiest and nastiest part of England? That's right, Hampshire, where all the retirees live on the Isle of Wight, doing Isle of Wight things, which is just like Walter White. It's a whole island of people making meth in, like, vans or something like that. Oh, so horrible. And that's right, that's why we've got Hampshire Hog. He's the anthropomorphized pig that fights crime on the back of a motorcycle. That's right, it's a pig riding a hog. Oh my god, Hampshire Hog. Coming this fall to BBC, like, 28 or something. Hampshire Hog.
Love it.
I don't know why I need to figure out where Hampshire was in the part
Yeah,
of
that didn't really help.
No, it didn't come up at all.
No.
Oh, the Isle of Wight did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, there we are.
Beautiful Snorsh Swear Words has subscribed.
Alright. Time to get that Snorshian accent going.
Isle of Wight Power? No. It's not Isle of Wight Power. It's Isle of Wight as in it's covered in the D&D undead monster, the Wight.
BBC 28.
Is there a power station on the Isle of Wight?
Which I believe if they touch you, you have years of your life sucked.
Because I'm sure there's someone with a photograph outside the Isle of Wight power station. I'm just saying.
Why? And why is it significant that there's a power station on the Isle of Wight?
Because then it's the Isle of Wight Power Station.
Oh, I see.
Oh, boo!
Oh, I thought you'd already made that joke.
No.
Okay.
All right.
Anyway.
I gotta get my Snorch accent on. I just have to warm up. I just have to warm up rolling my R's.
That's what you
Alright.
sound like.
Alright. Hi everyone, welcome to Snorch, where we have decided we are going to market ourselves on Encyclopedia Dramatica. That's right, the internet loves that shit, and why can't they love Snorch? Right? Encyclopedia Dramatica, full of bullcrap. Snorch, mostly full of bullcrap if you replace bull with weagle. Anyhow, so we have invented new Snorchian swear words. That's right, beautiful Snorch swear words for every possible thing that you can imagine, but you can't quite come up with a perfect swear word for. You know, when you're just like, what do I say? Like, dick butt, I guess? Not strong enough. That's why we have these new Snorchian swear words, like Activision for someone who's just crazy, and Snorch when you just really need to do an epithet. Douglas Adams popularized Belgium, and Belgium is quite nice. Why would you want to swear with the word Belgium when you could swear with Snorch and people would know you meant something awful? Wonderful, beautiful Snorchian swear words.
Don't forget butt dick.
Butt dick.
It's like,
it's-
not dick butt lame, butt dick.
Yeah.
That is where at.
Yeah, I feel like Snorch had to invent new swear words because nothing was quite sufficient to say when you are being attacked by a weagle.
Yeah.
The current swear words were just not quite up to the task
Snorch.
of expressing your displeasure at being attacked by a weagle.
Next up is Raven Emerald.
Hey, Raven Emerald. Thank you so much for subscribing. Tino Didrikson said that it's your birthday today. So, hey everybody, happy birthday to Raven Emerald. Happy birthday to you. This is not a licensed birthday song because you don't mean enough to us that we can afford to pay that fee. But happy birthday! It's a song just for you and your subscription. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday!
Hey! Happy birthday. We talked about this before on Checkpoint, actually, that there's legal proceedings going on that Warner Brothers may not, in fact, own that song.
Or they might lose the thing on it. Yeah.
No, that they never owned it.
That they never. That
and
they've been
might have
falsely
to refund a whole bunch of licensing fees that they've collected for it.
because they actually knew that they didn't own it.
And they just didn't tell anybody.
Yep. That is currently being law courted. Lawyers are fighting over it. We'll figure it out. Anyway. Kiora's Rejection.
What are some of the other, what are some of the cards with Kiora on them?
Kiora's Follower, Kiora's Dismissal.
Yeah.
Kiora.
Kiora.
I don't know, man.
I wonder what does Mark Rosewater sound like?
Like a chipmunk.
Hi everyone, Mark Rosewater here.
You gotta type very, very fast and say okay a lot.
Okay. Mark Rosewater here.
Coming out of my driveway.
Yeah,
You all
yeah.
know what that means. It's time for another drive to work.
Yeah.
Alright, I don't listen to
And I
drive.
enjoy. I had fun talking about magic, but now it's time
To make
the magic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, I don't listen to Drive to Work. I clearly should.
It's actually a good podcast.
Yeah. He does sound like
But he does sound a little bit like a chipmunk.
Yeah.
Alright.
Very fast talker.
That doesn't reduce the goodness of the
No.
or of the information that he's delivering. Follower, Dismissal, and Kiora are the only three.
All right.
Well, those are the ones that you named, so there you go.
Yay.
Alright. Let's see. I wonder if I can do this while doing a Morrow impersonation. This could be really hard. What are you doing?
I'm just keeping pace with you.
I'm trying to think.
I'm trying to be supportive.
Well, I appreciate it.
Rough seas today.
Yeah, getting a little seasick here.
Should pull in port. Kathleen's changing her speed now.
Yeah, I'm trying to fuck with you. Alright, don't do it, Kathleen. It's not worth it. All right. Let's see.
Oh no, Paul's still going.
I'm a buoy.
Yeah, you're a buoy.
I was listening to a very fascinating podcast on the pronunciation. Is it boy or buoy?
I've heard both, but I say buoy.
Buoy.
I say I've heard both, but I say buoy just to avoid confusion.
Yeah.
It's like if we have two words for it and one word is already used for a bunch of other stuff, why don't we use the one that's not used for anything else?
Yeah. David Bowie.
Buoy.
Let's see. Okay. Right. Kiora's rejection. How does drive to work start again?
Okay, I'm coming out of my driveway. You all know what that means.
Pulling out
of my driveway.
Whoa, pulling out.
Yeah, I'm pulling out of my driveway.
You
know
all know what that means. It's like
it's time for
like
another
your dad
drive
waking
to
you up.
work.
Like it's that sort of like
Wakey,
Yeah.
wake. Oh God.
yeah. Okay.
Okay. I'm pulling out of my checkpoint host seat, and you know what that means? It's time for another not actually drive to work with my friend Kathleen, who I'm going to throw to. Hey everybody, this is Kathleen, because I decided I couldn't do a Morrow voice for the whole commercial, but did you know that there was almost a magic card called Kiora's Rejection? It wasn't a counterspell, it was just something that you could levy against an opponent when they did something really gross, like, you know, try to touch your cards with, like, Cheeto dust on their fingers, or, like, accidentally, like, rub their foot against your foot underneath the table, and you were, like, kind of skeeved out, or they just had really bad garlic breath. It cast for 0, 0, 0, and nothing. It was free to cast, and all it did was it just said, hey, buck the fuck up, smarten up, seriously now, on where the flavor text go, and they didn't print it because it wasn't an unglued set. Kiora's Rejection, though, seems like something you could use sometimes.
Nice. Someone was asking here, Kathleen, for your future amusement. There we go. Wait.
I'm pulling out my driveway. We all know what that means. It's time for another drive to work.
Okay.
So last week.
So that's like that every week?
Yeah, he always starts and ends the same way.
There's some poor soul does transcripts and posts them to Twitter. They're illegible because he talks so quickly and says okay so much and like starts and like abandons a sentence halfway through, and it's a word for word
Nice
transcript. So they're just like, it's a challenge. LRR fan draft.
Hey everybody, are you looking for a fan draft experience but don't know where to go? Why not try the LRR fan draft? The name is what you see is what you get with this name. The
right
name is very straightforward. LRR fan draft. What do you get? You get to draft with a bunch of Lure fans. What does that mean? Well, you all like Lure, so you've got at least one thing in common. Maybe two if you want to discuss the lack of Paul's luscious beard. Maybe three if you want to debate the lack of Paul's luscious beard vis-a-vis the appearance of Paul's incredibly macho chin. You know what? When you're doing an LRR fan draft, the Paul Avenue. The Paul-related avenues of discussion are pretty much endless. You can also discuss the finer points of Paul eyebrows, Paul glasses, Paul hair,
You can
Paul
also
shirts,
play Magic if
Paul,
you want.
Paul muscle mass, Paul lack of muscle mass, Paul's cardiovascular routine. Whether or not you think Paul is getting enough cardiovascular routine, Paul's eating habits, Paul's drinking habits, lack of Paul's drinking habits, Paul's bathroom habits. You've been supervising Paul's bathroom habits. The spy camera you've installed in Paul's house. The spy camera you've installed in the Loading Ready Run Moonbase bathroom. The horrible things you saw when you looked at the spy camera you installed in the Loading Ready Run Moonbase bathroom. Also magic. Loading Ready Run fan draft.
They were linking in the chat. What they've done, they've made a user called LRR fan draft so that people can go to the chat room on that channel to talk about the fan draft. Which is they do every week on Saturdays, and they all get in the draft together and they all play Magic.
Yay!
Yeah. Eric the Orange, no, you're actually next on our list. You and LR Fan Draft subbed very close by, so they were. You may have seen it in a different order than we did, but you're next. So Eric the Orange.
Eric the Orange, he is an orange man, which is like some sort of Protestant thing from England, I believe. in the 1800s, and they came here, and he was Eric the Orange, and he stands for all things good and orange, like oranges, and tangerines, and mandarins, and satsumas, and pumpkins, but mostly just oranges. Eric the Orange. Orange things.
Also incomparable to Eric the Apple.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
There's a song. There's an old song that my.
Oh, did you not know about the Loyal Order of Orange?
No.
Yeah. There's
a
a
Masonic-style brotherhood sworn to defend Protestant supremacy.
There's a song that my grandma used to play that was like a novelty song from when she was a kid or whatever. It's like, it's the greatest mix-up that you have ever seen. Me father, he was orange, and me mother, she was green.
Oh, no.
Green is Catholic.
Right.
Yes.
So, such great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Eric the Orange, distant relative to Eric the Red.
Eric the Red and Eric the Yellow. And then halfway in between is Eric the Orange.
Yeah. Well, there is the fact that Paul always leaves early to actually get food.
That's
Yeah,
true.
In fact,
I should probably
it's
do
quarter
that.
past.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many have we done?
A lot.
Like, not that many, actually.
No.
We've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Have like a whole
Tino Didrikson.
have a whole like other page.
Tino Didrikson, he's a dinosaur. Tino Didrikson, genus extreme. He's a huge dinosaur who's got tiny arms like a T-Rex, but scales like a Stegosaurus, and a butt like Beyonce. His butt just don't quit. Tino Didrikson. It's surprisingly sexy dinosaur. If you liked it, you should have put a ring on it, but you didn't, so he went extinct. Tino Didrikson. Sorry, I couldn't think of anything.
Featherweight?
Yeah. Just put it out there.
Yeah. Tyrannosaurus, Stegosaurus, and Beyonce butt. I don't know how that turns out, but
Yeah. Alright, so Paul's gonna go get food.
I'll be back. After checkpoint.
Yeah. I'm actually doing I'm doing a talk today in town, which we agreed to on today, but didn't realize it was at 4:30.
I thought it was at 6:30.
Yeah, so it's gonna be things on my stream again, where I assume you're gonna keep playing whatever it was you were doing last time.
Indeed. Gonna be playing some more Psychonauts.
Yeah,
Psychonauts.
sideshow nouts.
So, yeah.
Sideshow knots.
That should be pretty sweet.
Sideshow knots are like nacho cheese.
That will be happening later, after I eat food, and after the next 10 hours, all the subscriber commercials are done.
Yeah. Alright, a Kiwi and a Blitz. Hey everybody, are you looking for some sort of New Zealand superstar? Why not try a Kiwi and Blitz? That's right. It's like Ballroom Blitz, but we've replaced all the relevant lyrics with Kiwis. That will promote New Zealand and our delicious fruit, which we let other people grow because we are not very forward thinking about that kind of thing. Why go for Chinese gooseberries when you can go for kiwis, which are the same thing but with a better name? Kiwi Blitz. That's right. Just take some kiwis, roll around in them until you're covered in their delicious pulpy green goo, and then go touch somebody, just like this. Hi, I'm Sticky.
For fuck's sake. Sorry. Business email.
Alright, that was really weird. Alright. Let's see.
Why is this a username?
Oh wait, that's the wrong mouse. Can you scroll on the other side?
Oh wait, a Kiwi and a Blitz linked to a picture that I am going to click on with my mouse so I can see it. Oh, it is Kiwi Blitz.
Yes, a Kiwi and a Blitz.
Nice.
I don't read Kiwi Blitz though because it's really long and I haven't gotten into it.
But
so I don't know the...
I follow Mary Cagle on Twitter, and her Japanese adventures are adorable.
Kiwi, yes, kiwis are both fruits and birds, but you shouldn't roll around in kiwi birds because they're endangered.
Correct.
They're actually nocturnal and they're not very interesting.
Ah, very nice, Squid Force 1. That is good. First of all, thank you for Codefall. Very much appreciated. Secondly, that's a good way of getting around having your code bot sniped. So thank you for that. Why is this a username?
Why is this a username? You ask yourself as you type it into Twitch, and you realize it's because you wanted to go with your given name, and then you realized that you were a girl and people wouldn't take you seriously on the internet, so you came up with a pseudonym which was already taken. So you added the name of your favorite song by your favorite band, But that still didn't do it, so you had to add a random stream of numbers, and then you couldn't understand how you were expected to remember your ridiculous username that didn't make any sense and didn't mean anything to anyone. All you wanted to do was be yourself, but the patriarchy kept you down, and then other users, which were men, also kept you down. God damn it, it's the internet, and now I'm Sequoia Maxima 857322119 instead of just Kathleen. I feel like I could.
It took an interesting turn.
I feel like I could work with the double clicks on a song about that.
I like it. Trying to get the username you want?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's a whole, like, school around not actually just going with, a straight lady username if you're just a lady on the internet, because depending on where you use it, people won't listen to you.
Chili Ilya.
Chili Ilya. Chili Ilya is a name that someone came up with just like that. Chili Ilya, what does it mean? It means small things that are small and cold, and Ilya, which maybe is a shortening of his actual name, like Ilyicious. Maybe. Chili Ilya, that is a thing.
Ilyicious.
I don't know. Chili Ilya has a really good chili recipe, but it has no beans in it. So it's more authentic, but people might be like, what's this? It's also more expensive to make because you gotta bulk up that stuff with meat, and meat is not cheap. Chili Ilya, he is a high-rolling kind of man.
Wow, alright. Neuter commuter. Neuter commuter.
Neuter commuter.
Neuter commuter.
Alright. Hey everybody, do you have a cat that has some balls, and do you think to yourself, no matter how cute my cat is, what I don't need is a lot more cats? Just come around to the neuter commuter. That's right, we'll bring a van to your house and take the balls right off your cat or your dog, or maybe a person that you hate if you pay us a lot of money under the table, and we won't ask any questions. Neuter commuter, that's our business name, and our slogan is as follows: balls off or on, no consequence to us, but we prefer off because that's how we get paid. I think I might just make stupid songs up for everybody.
Sounds good to me. Guess who's next?
It's Dix!
It's Dix.
I wish I could rhyme better.
D to the I to the X, it's Dix.
There you go. See, how do you come up with rhymes off the top of your head?
That wasn't a rhyme.
No, but like when you're freestyling as a rapsman.
I don't. That's the thing. I write everything down. I am terrible at freestyle. Dix is moderator of our chat, and he wields his moderator bat.
I have never seen him wear a hat. Oh.
He is probably a fan of cats, unless he's allergic. I don't know that.
Oh, nice.
That's my rapping. It's real bad. I learned how to rap from my dad. No, just kidding. My dad doesn't rap, but neither does my mom. The whole family is crap.
Wow. That was amazing.
Check my freestyles, yo. They're the best. I'm kidding. They're not the best. So, Dix.
Yeah. Hey, everybody. Here is the ballad of a man named Dix. He came from Texas, and he's a nice man. Actually, he's not from Texas. He's from Philadelphia? Pittsburgh?
I don't know.
He's from the Northeast, but he lives in Texas, and then he has to deal with lots of heat and lots of sand and lots of dust and lots of bugs, and it gets surprisingly cold in the winter. Did you know I went to Texas one time in February, and it fucking icy rained on me, and it was horrible, and it was cold, and there was no cabs, and I was like, God damn it, I'm in the South. Isn't it supposed to be warm? But it wasn't. Wait, the song was supposed to be about Dix, and he's a man, and he's got a plan.
Eustace Thrimble Trimmer is next. Eustace Thrimble Trimmer, UET. He's the kind of sub that we like to see. It's got a weird name that's a Desert Bus reference. Lots of in-jokes are our preference.
Oh, there you go.
All the times that they've subscribed, I've enjoyed the jibs and jibes.
The jokes I find.
I shouldn't have said subscribe to rhyme because it doesn't rhyme any of the time.
Wow. Okay, that started out really strong.
Yeah, it did.
I can't say it finished strong.
No.
But it started strong.
Graham's Rap Factory, you could do worse, but not by much.
Yeah, Dix, where are you actually from?
Graham's Rap Factory, you could do worse.
But not much.
My choruses are bad, but not as bad as the verse. Load them all up, put them in a hearse, take them out. I don't know what else rhymes with that.
Wait. Take them out to the garbage in your purse.
Put the purse in the hearse. Take the verse in the purse and the hearse and go. Everything sucks, don't you know?
Mimo, if you want a bad Graham rap, you definitely can.
Sure. He did say Philly. But seriously though, Eustace Thermal Trimmer's next.
Yes. Hey everybody, it's Eustace Thrimble Trimmer! It's a very old joke name from the like Loading Ready Run archives.
Desert Bus 2.
Desert Bus 2.
I think. No. It was the video. It was Thermal Trimmer. Eustace Thermal Trimmer. Eustace B. Thermal Trimmer. It was the one where Morgan is doing a job interview.
Yes. And it's like an old Kathleen name because it's ridiculous. Eustace Trimble Trimmer. Instead of singing about you, I'll tell you why your name is silly. I came up with Eustace Trimble Trimmer because it was a tribute to Berkeley Breathed and the kind of names he gave to non-main characters in Bloom County. Oh, Eustace Trimble Trimmer, you are a wonderful man. I like to think that you have a mustache and at least one garbage can. You can do many things, probably trim some hedges. At least that's what I think a Thrimble Trimmer is in my wildest dreams. Eustace Thrimble Trimmer.
Why?
Why does this song keep going on? I'm trying to end it on a rhyme, and it's just getting worse.
It's not gonna happen this time.
What an awful song. Yay!
Someone said, why am I reminded of Colin Mockery hoedowns? Because, yeah. No one likes the hoedowns. They're lame and they're loud. The only reason they do them is because they please the crowd. The actors routinely hated them, but Disney made them do it. So whenever Colin Mockery got the hoedown, he said, screw it.
Hey, good job.
Anytime I'm doing an improv show, people are like, hey, do you want to do whatever improv song involves singing? And I'm like, no! I don't like singing improv. It's bad. Also, that's all true. The cast hates hoedowns. And Irish drinking song. Though not as much as the hoedown.
What makes Irish drinking song worse or better than hoedown, though?
It didn't come up as much?
So it was basically just an exposure thing.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yo, LRR raps! Badly.
Alright. Yeah, no, barcode reader 321. Hey everybody, are you looking for something to read your barcodes, but you don't want a boring old-fashioned barcode reader gun like this? You want a hip, new, awesome, cool barcode reader gun that looks like this? That's cool with the kids and can do like an ollie on a skateboard and play the greatest rap hits from the new super cool rapsman Graham Stark, who's awesome at rapping and I don't know what you're talking about. That's right, why not try Wonkco's new barcode reader 321. Barcode reader 321 has all sorts of improvements that barcode readers 1 through 320 don't have, such as it looks cool and has neat colors and has a cool logo and also actually reads barcodes, unlike our other products. Barcode reader 321 from Wonkco. Alright.
My favorite Whose Line Hoedown was Greg Proops on the British one, hosted by Clive Anderson. And it was something about Martians. And he was, I am a little Martian, I'm green and full of mirth. I only have one mission, that's to dominate the earth. We'll give you a new leader, and he won't take no jive. He has no neck, his head is bald, and his first name is Clive. It was really well done.
I don't know how you could come up with that off the top of your head.
Some people are really good at it, and some people are like us.
Yeah. Some people are awful.
Alright, so number 15 in our 15 fully Kathleen welcomed was Yes, Adam, yes!
Alright. I wish Adam was here for
Did
this.
he take it away? He took his... I think he... Oh, no. Is that it? Under the Nintendo... Ooh, sorry. Sorry for hitting the microphone.
No, this is no skeleton.
Oh, that's Alex's no skeleton one. Okay, I guess he took it home with him.
Noted skeleton racist, Alex. I have a barcode reader that looks suspiciously like a cat. Alright, let's see. His name is Adam. He is a streamer. He makes all sorts of questionable choices, and then his coffee appeared. Shit, where was I going with that? Wait, why am I asking you?
Well, Kathleen, I believe your next thought, because I can read your mind.
Yeah. All right, 1, 2, 3. What rhymes with streamer aside from reamer?
Non-dairy creamer?
Yes, there we are. His name is Adam. He is a streamer. He makes all kinds of questionable choices, like drinking non-dairy creamer. His song does not scan well, but that's part of the magic. Yes, Adam, yes. Continue to listen to this crap. Wait, now it's time for a freestyle rap verse. Go, Graham.
His name is Adam Savadan. He can play the games like no one else can. He'll stay up for hours to entertain you, and then when he gets hit, he goes...
That was pretty good.
I guess. The first part was a lot better than the second couplet. Alright, other subscribers, don't skip Desert Bus Day, which is a whole week, generally.
Don't skip Desert Bus Day, or your thumb will cramp and you'll die.
Don't forget, November 14th, go to desertbus.org to find out all the information about this year's Desert Bus. It's going to be sweet.
Some of your favorite chat members are also going to be volunteering this year.
Speaking of which, Pika Chaos has just subscribed. Pika! Thank you for subscribing.
Pika is a girl who's very small. She is the opposite of tall. Short and tiny, like a mouse. Do not give her coffee. That was a mistake.
It didn't rhyme, but it's true. It's a true fact.
Here's a funny story about Pika. Pika I don't know if she'd ever drank coffee or if she drank it very, very infrequently to the point where she didn't really drink it at all. And a couple desert buses ago, Serge, being a huge fan of coffee and sort of a coffee evangelist, took her out to show her some scenery of Victoria because Serge is a really nice guy.
Thank you, Senji.
And also to get some coffee. And Pika did not really tell Serge that she was not up on the coffee, and he got her I think a couple of coffees. Because he took her on a coffee tour, and I came in at 8 a.m. and I saw Pika, and she was shaking because she'd had so much caffeine, and she was drinking a mocha, and I'm like, what happened? And Pika just said, he showed me the ocean. And I went, what? And then Serge was like, I may have given her too much coffee. And I was like, go lie down. It was really cute. Yes, he showed me the ocean, became a meme.
Bowman427 is subscribed.
Bowman427, he's got a bow and he'll shoot you in the butt because he believes in non-lethal enforcement. That's right, he'll shoot you in the butt or in the rump or in the derriere. Basically, he'll aim for your patoot and boosh, get you right there. Woot.
Alright.
Hey, it rhymes.
Ferocious Triggering Lemur has just subscribed.
Have you ever been assaulted by a lemur? Because if so, trigger warning, it's a ferocious triggering lemur on Tumblr today. Rawr.
Ah! This takes me back to when I got attacked by a lemur when I went to Madagascar. And I went back in time in Madagascar to when there were prehistoric giant ground lemurs larger than bears. That's the thing. Prehistorically, there were giant ground-based lemurs.
I just want to cuddle them.
I don't think they would want to cuddle you.
Do you think they'd want to maybe eat me?
No, they're probably still herbivores. Anyway.
Let's all think about that. 18-foot tall lemur.
Elchines. Elchines?
Elchines? Elchines.
Elchinef.
Le chiffre.
Wow.
Let's see. Elkines. Elkines is a person whose username does not reveal their gender identity, but that's okay because they can still have this great song. Elkines, they're very kind. They always remember to lower the blinds when there is too much sun and it gets in your eyes. Elkines, a very nice guy or girl, whatever. Derp, I don't know. Elkines.
I don't know. And yo, LRR raps.
Yo, LRR raps. We're here to say rapping things. We're gonna rap all day. Our game is words, and our words are sick. And hey, now let's take it to DJ Graham. I'm so bad.
Thanks, Kathleen, for that great introduction. Time for rapping. It's my main function, because I'm a rap robot. I was made in a lab by Dr. Claus. He's a giant crab who makes robots to rule the world, taking over all the boys and girls. Dr. Crab will be our doom unless you destroy him.
Well, he's
Kaboom.
He's in this room.
Oh crap.
Wow. Okay, no more bad 10-6-14 the day rapping time.
DJ Graham, take it to the bridge and then drop it in the water and let it drown.
Wow, we are the worst at rapping. Yo, LRR raps, it is a song, and I can't. Fuck! And Jesus, let's just move along. I feel a bit bad for Elkines. What was that Kathleen said during feed dump? We are embarrassingly white.
I mean, I'm doing it slowly so I can have time to think of what I'm going to say. Is part of the problem why the delivery's bad. This is why I write the ones when we do rap videos.
This is why Graham is like, Kathleen, you should do a rap, and I'm like, no.
Like, you guys have seen the actual ones, right? There we go. Wait. Right, I can't paste
link
into this chat because I'm not logged in for some reason. Hang on.
I'm starting to think that Kathleen. I actually helped with 2 or 3 words in the desert bus
Oh,
rap.
I am logged in. Okay. Don't know why I was suddenly logged in when I wasn't before. Anyway, there we go. Rap Master Slow. My style is slow, but I've got the rhymes to say the things all of the times.
My rap.
I can't go fast because I need to think. Not all of us need rapping quick as a blink. I take my time and settle down, and then I get the rapping crown.
Ooh, my rhymes are weak, but that's okay because I am also very meek. Rapping seems aggressive to me, so I'm just gonna hide behind this tree. Wow, we are terrible. We are the worst.
Well, like I said, I'm just not good at freestyle.
My name's Cameron, and I'm dismayed at the cultural appropriation that's being displayed.
Oh yeah, that desert bus rap. All right, we gotta go.
We're terrible. We're
way over time. I gotta let Paul in here, and I gotta be somewhere in less than an hour. So.
All right. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us.
Anyway, yes, thank you for joining us.
This has been Checkpoint Plus.
Checkpoint Plus. And we will... Hang on. Ooh, I can do this thing. I can edit this before it goes live.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah. So I can actually change this.
So we're going to say 15 minutes?
I'm going to say 5. No, Paul's probably already... That's the wrong keyboard. Boop. There we go. Do that.
We're going to be back in about 5-ish minutes for things on my stream.
Yeah. All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Oh, that didn't take. Why didn't that take? Stupid.
Well, quickly, change it now.
Oh, why did it so hard for things to work? There. Okay, goodbye.
See everybody in 5 minutes.